Emotional transformation, this is chapter 5. Chapter 5 is the second in the second part of this process. The second part refers to the first step in emotional transformation, that is observing the difficulty or the problem from a clean position without judgment. Chapter 4, which was the first in this part, took us to a metaphor where we kind of enter a cinema, watching a movie, and just look from the side at ourselves, at our story, at our drama, from a bit distant position, to allow us to see more details and to allow us to expose the story so we can transform it. We need as much material as possible so we can do some work with it. Chapter 5 also addresses the first step in emotional transformation from a slightly different point of view. Buying some valuable time instead of walking directly to the drama and the anxiety. We buy some time of kind of inner peace, inner relaxation through the process of describing the story. So we just try to stay a little bit away of the drama, but speak about it. So we stand in front of the mirror, we talk to ourselves, and we describe the thing that we would like to address in this particular exercise. And we try to hold on, to stay in this position of telling the story, of describing in as much detail as possible what we feel, what is happening, what has happened, what we are concerned about, what we think about the situation. And by doing so, we try to buy some time. And it is crucial, because many times each problem also contains some anxiety. Anxiety's intensity is in here and now. No, there is no time. Everything is in the present, and everything is very dramatic, all or none. The more we expand the time describing the problem, the more we elaborate, give more information and more associations and some new thoughts about the thing that we would like to address, we buy some time and we reduce the drama and the anxiety by doing so. It's a kind of self-manipulation. We manipulate ourselves. We calm ourselves down by doing so, by expanding the story, by expanding the way we describe, like I'm doing right now. I'm expanding the information of this chapter. And the more I expand it, the more I can get to your heart. Instead of just giving you in 10 or 20 words the message of this chapter, I'm expanding it. So it becomes a kind of a story. You can connect to the story, not just to the information of the story, but to the way it is delivered to you. And when it is delivered to you in such a way of a story with some expanding of the information, more, I elaborate more, I give it to you in some angles, the more your heart can connect to what I'm trying to tell you, instead of just your brain, let's say. Okay? I want you to connect to the information from your heart. And when you want to do emotional transformation, you would like to address your heart. It's not just about sharing yourself, sharing the mirror, the thing that you would like to address, to take care of, to transform. No, it's not enough. It won't work if we want to do the transformation. We would like to make a wide exposure. It will be 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Good enough. You stand there. You look at your reflection and you tell your story and you try to take it slowly and you try to give as much detail as you can and you allow yourself to deviate from the main drama to other associations that will come to your mind. It's good. This is not the time to put offer or effort on focusing. You do not need to focus. You need to open your heart. And the real opening of the heart is not focused. The heart doesn't function like this. The heart likes to travel like this. A lot of important information cannot be revealed if we go this way, if we go directly to the core of the story. It's not the time for you to be very precise, very accurate. No, this is emotional scene. And we try to address the emotional scene through words that are made of logic. So how can we bypass the involvement of our logic when we try to share our story? And a story, a drama, is not just information. It's an experience. It's emotional situation. It's a place where we have many kinds of feelings that some of them we cannot even explain. Some of them we cannot even explain to ourselves. So how do we overcome these limitations? By buying some time through elaboration and giving ourselves the legitimacy to deviate, to come and go, to go far away from the story and go back, to put some association, to add some remarks about how you feel about what you're saying. Anything that you can add to enrich your story will be good here. And will also help you to reduce the intensity of the drama and the anxiety. And this is very important for you towards the transformation of what you're bringing, transformation of your pain. Because once you start reducing the drama, reducing the anxiety, reducing this feeling of being a victim, and instead you become a storyteller, then you shift into a position where you can really play with your problem. You can really put in the different kinds in your mind. You can really do things with it that you couldn't do before because you were too involved in the drama. You were the drama. So, we entered the cinema in the previous chapter. And here, we just try to do it slowly, to buy some time, through elaboration, through associations, 2-3 minutes of a story, free flow story about the issue that you would like to address, the issue that you would like to transform. And once you feel that you really shared enough and you're a little bit more relaxed than you began, you may be able to move to to step 2, not before we will discuss another thing that in the next chapter, in chapter 6, that will make sure that you wrapped up step 1 properly and you will ready to move on.